Long, impressive, star-studded list of women who Michael Jackson was proud to have in his life. Tonight, many of them are remembering their longtime friend. Here's CBS 2's Scott Rappaport.
Befitting his stature as one of the biggest stars on the planet, through the years, Michael Jackson surrounded himself with an equally dazzling array of glamorous women who tonight are mourning his loss.
People just gravitated towards him. He had this magnetic personality, and he was really giving, had a huge heart.
Famous women now mourning their legendary friend. Scott Rappaport, CBS 2 News.
On her MySpace blog, Lisa Marie Presley today wrote a post about an eerie memory of Michael. She said he told her years ago that he thought he would die young, just like her father Elvis did.
A chilling reaction to Michael Jackson's death from his ex-wife, Lisa Marie Presley. CBS 2's Sylvia Lopez is here with the details on that. Sylvia?
Sandra, in a blog on her MySpace page titled He Knew, Lisa Marie Presley writes that Jackson predicted his life would end this way, just like it did with her father, Elvis Presley.
I need your love.
He was the king of rock and roll. He was the king of pop. Both became the biggest musical icons of their generations, among the biggest in the history of contemporary music. Both died before their time, and both are forever connected through Lisa Marie Presley and a case of history repeating. In a blog on her MySpace page, Lisa Marie recalls a conversation she had with Michael 14 years ago. I can't recall the exact subject matter, but he may have been questioning me about the circumstances of my father's death. At some point, he paused, he stared at me very intensely, and he stated with an almost calm certainty, I am afraid that I'm going to end up like him. Lisa Marie says she and the Jackson family spent years trying to save Michael from self-destructive behavior. She claims it left her emotionally and spiritually exhausted, but she writes, as I sit here overwhelmed with sadness, reflection, and confusion at what was my biggest failure to date, watching on the news almost play-by-play the exact scenario I saw happen on August 16th, 1977, happening again right now with Michael. A sight I never wanted to see again. Just as he predicted, I am truly gutted. Lisa Marie also talks about what she calls Michael Jackson's dynamic force and power, and she discusses her relationship with him. Now, if you want to read the entire blog, you can go to CBS2.com and click Seen on TV. In it, she talks about the hardest decision she had to make, walking away. I'm Sylvia Lopez, CBS 2 News.
Lisa Marie Presley coming out and giving some statements that she put up on her MySpace page, and I thought this was interesting because many people had speculated for years that their marriage was a sham, that it was all a publicity stunt. Here is the famous walk down the MTV Video Music Awards where they ended up having that famous kiss, that smooch on the lips. Lisa Marie yesterday on her MySpace page saying, "Look, our marriage was not a sham," and she says, "Look, at some point, this is also a discussion that she had with him about his father, her father, Elvis."
Yeah, this is a very interesting look inside Michael Jackson. He looked at Lisa Marie Presley at one point and said, and I quote, "I'm afraid that I'm going to end up like him, the way he did," referring to